that kid for an example. He just listened to me without hesitation. And so everyone leaves to the changing room, and everyone sees Deku how ripped he is. Because remember, Deku got like fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got like a little 10 pack or whatever the fuck that is. A 10 or 8 pack. So Kirishima's like, damn, what did you do to get that strong? And Deku's like, oh yeah, I've been training since I was 6 on my body, ever since I developed my quote unquote quirk. Because Deku knows it's not a quirk. He knows it's a devil fruit because he did a bit of research. And but he tells everyone it's a quirk because him and only like I'm not sure. Only him and Nezu know about devil fruits because Nezu's smart as shit. And let's say Nezu has the what devil fruit should I say? Nezu has um uh, hmm, he has a string fruit, the one Doflamingo possessed as his possession, but he doesn't know what would happen if he eats it. Like he knows it will do something in him, but not sure what. Oh, no, I'm just saying Deku will get hold of that string fruit from Nezu, but Nezu just keeps it as like a little fucking trophy for now. When Kirishima hears Deku's been training since he was 6, he's like, that's so manly. Want to have an arm wrestle? And so, and Deku's like, sure, why not? So they're on the, because most locker rooms have like that fucking bench so you can put your shoes on. So they're arm wrestling on that. And Deku's like, oh, you're pretty strong yourself. I see, I don't have to hold back. And like Kirishima was like using all his force, like hold back. Like Kirishima was all hardened and things. So Deku just slams his hands through the wooden bench, breaking it. Not his arm, but the bench. And Kirishima was down, damn, you're strong. And so they all go out, and Baku's in his head, huh. I could have been that nerd with my eyes closed. With the one finger. He can't. He really can't. So doing the quirk assessment, Aizawa passes the ball to Deku. You got first. How far could you throw a ball in middle school, in high school? Because I'm remember you ways a college in this. And Deku's like, with or without power. And Aizawa's like, without your quirk. And Deku's like, oh, easy 220 meters. And Aizawa's a bit taken back by that, like, huh. Most people can't even throw that far. Not even some baseball players can. And Deku didn't do that much research on how strong he was, so he's like, oh, really? He kind of taken back by that, like, oh, I thought everyone could throw that far. That kind of annoys Bakugo when he hears that, because Bakugo could only throw that shit like 60 meters. Like, at full power, without explosions. And Aizawa's like, use all your power, no holding back, and throw this ball. And Deku's like, alright. And Deku kind of like makes a little crater inside the ball so he could like throw a flame in there, and the flame will bounce back and like make it go further. So Deku like kind of gets the ball like in a fireball and launches it as hard as he can, and right before it leaves his hand he makes an explosion with the fire. and it goes um it makes it out the atmosphere, so he gets infinity. Cause I'm making Deku OP in this what if, and everyone's shocked, like that he got infinity with just pure power. And Bakugo's up next. He's like, huh, I could do that easily. And everyone is just giving him like an eyebrow up. Like, you sure about that? So and Bakugo is still that kind of person that like didn't think Deku was as much as a rival because he thought he was always the strongest. So he's still the same Bakugo as before. I think Bakugo got like 700 something meters. Like not even hitting 1,000. And when Bakugo sees his score, he kind of annoyed because Deku did far greater than him. Like by fucking way more than tenfold. And everyone just like, I thought you could go further. I thought you could go infinity like Izuku Midoriya right there. And that annoys Bakugo. He's like, huh, I wasn't trying. And everyone knows he's lying. So everything else goes as same, but Deku just gets first in everything. And everything. So Deku gets first in all the things. And I'm not expelling anyone because why would I? I know most people expel Moneta, but I don't see why. He's not that bad. He's just a bit of comedy humor to the Class 1A. Like, everyone needs their friendly neighborhood pervert midget man. Yeah, so no one's expelled. And it's the next day. They can do the hero villains attack. The hero versus villain thing. And All Might runs in the room. I am running in the room like a normal person. And Deku's like, oh, hi, All Might. And everyone's like, wait, what? He knows All Might? And All Might's like, oh, hi, young Midoriya. I saw how you did in the entrance exam. Very well, very good. You even broke my high score. And everyone's like, kind of like, just flabbergasted by that. And so, All Might's like, aha, today we're doing the heroes versus villains exam. And everyone's gets all excited, especially Deku and Bakugo. Okay, so everyone grabs their balls. And I'm gonna change up the teams a bit, because I gotta make this proper to the ship I want. If I'm doing the ship, I don't know. I don't know if I should do a ship or not. Okay, but it's gonna be Deku and Momo versus Bakugo and Todoroki. And so that's gonna be the teams. And I'm gonna end it off there.